1776, brave men put up a fight, mowing down redcoats, they wanted freedom. They had to fight, and now we take the sacrifice in vain. They loaded their muskets, fired them one by one. That's why we have the freedom to own a gun, but we are blowing it. These freedoms were created by those before us. They were to be something that stays. But now things are so corrupted, they are taking our rights away. Hey, Uncle Sam, where did you go? I called Washington today, but nobody's home. We all want to stand for our freedom, but nobody wants to do it today. Can't you see time is a waste and the Constitution we love is fading? Don't tread on the reality, or the USA will be the next casualty. We are here for freedom, those we will protect. Unite for the values we cherish, or watch everything perish. Our men have fought for our freedoms, many women have too. Their blood spilled upon the ground, with the news many frown. They paid a price that many won't pay. Now we are letting the cause fade away. The graves are being neglected by the actions of so many deceptive. The freedoms they fought for in every world war, conflict or mission, so many stayed behind signing petitions, while those away dying were there to protect them. It's time to wake up in the USA. We are all slipping away into the darkness we once ran from. It's getting worse every day. Now they are taking our children more and more every day. No soldier ever fought for taking our children away. This is not why they bled for our freedom. They didn't die for some cheap pay. We all need to come together, fight this corruption, and it starts today. We need to wake up America, go back to parades, remember true family values, laugh again as children play. These are the things we fought for, 200 years strong, but now we're losing all of this. Don't tread on me does exist. So rise up and be strong. We don't have to go along. We need to push back now, like our forefathers did. It's time to bring back the way it was, when families lived together, all that mattered was love. It's not always easy to take back what they have grabbed. With all of us together we can do it, to loving children and mom and dad. This is our country, it's called USA. So many have fallen, say don't tread on me today. It's time to wake up in the USA. We are all slipping away into the darkness we once ran from. We once ran from. It's getting worse every day. Now they are country, it's called USA.
Psalm 127:3. Children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from Him. This suggests children are a precious gift from God to be valued and cared for.
In the United States, a child a minute is taken into DHS, CPS, and so on custody. The reality is their picks are already selected, you just don't know it. Being perfect no longer matters. It's what the adopting families are looking for.
Who is it stealing the children, you ask?
From caseworker to the White House, the buck stops at all levels, just not where it is supposed to be. The services your family needs, we the people have paid for to ensure your reunification. Title 4 says, reunify at all costs. United, we stand means nothing to us when it comes to family values. Children are being ripped away from their families. Parents are reverting to addictive behaviors to cover the pain. The trauma caused by child removal is just being recognized, and the results are atrocious. Termination of parental rights is not healthy for anyone, just profitable for the people enforcing the lie.
It's time Washington listens to the cries of our children, the wails of their mothers, and the rage growing in the fathers. These are our children. Keep your damn hands off them. We are coming to act on the behalf of the children God gave us to protect, and you kidnapped.
In the United States, CPS makes upwards of $3 billion per day on trafficking and selling our children. The corruption may start with the caseworker, but goes through the judicial system, passing the governor through the Senate and into the White House. The entire system has a hand in the business known as CPS.
Our children are stolen every minute of a 24-hour day. They are being robbed of their innocence, their trust, their happiness. As parents, we are isolated and betrayed by a government we trust. States are balancing budgets on kids' lives. Only 12% of the kids taken will be reunified. Title IV funding is being riveted with fraud.
We need to stop CPS and abolish CPS.com is leading the way. Join us.
Again, welcome everybody to CPS Victims Hunting Justice. This is your Monday edition, the truth-telling version, and we are waiting to see if some of these people have responded and if they'll be coming in tonight. Because as we said, we want to get to the bottom of this thing, this truth that needs to be said about what's going on here. So we're going to be waiting on that. Don't forget, we have the chat room right over here, which some of you have joined in here. All right. We got some chats right there. Bada bing, bada boom. You know what to do with that. It's right here on the right here on this direction. So we got that there. But we got well, let me know what happened with any of you over the weekend. Did CPS get involved with any of you guys out there? Is there anything that we can talk about with you while we wait to see if the truth lies behind this? And don't forget, my book is out on Amazon. Let me pull that up so you guys can see it. It's Stay Calm, CPS is Coming is the topic of the book. And it's pretty good. So far, so good. Let me see here. Let me pull this up for you guys. Let me go to Amazon. CPS Stay Calm. CPS is Coming. CPS is coming. And what this is it's a book that goes right through the beginning and the end of what goes on with CPS, what to do with your cases, how to find lawyers, how to do all of those things that there we go. how to do everything that you need to when you are in trouble with CPS. It's a guide that you should definitely have. There's areas in there. There's workbook areas. There's things that you that way you can check out. You know, like if you have, it has calendars in there. It has all kinds of things that you need. Um, you know, to coincide with what's going on in your case. I'm trying to just get a picture of this for you guys here real quick. Hold on a second here. Um, let me pull it up. I don't know why I don't have the link already, but I don't. CPS is coming, and then also I have book right there. I have here we go. So here you go, guys. Right here is the book. This is, and I'll put the link up there so that you guys can see that. Let me see here. Stay calm. CPS is coming. Share. There you go. There it is. Stay calm. CPS is coming. Your Parent's Guide to CPS. So it's it's 230 pages. It's packed full of information that you need to fight CPS if you unfortunately are on that fight. Right from the moment that they get to the front door to when you guys go into reunification, talking about lawyers, talking about everything that you need. But from that being said, let's bring on in my main man Vinny here, and let's bring in Miss Josie, and let's say hello to everyone. How we doing, guys?
How you doing?
Hey.
How
Hi,
are we?
Josie.
Oh,
Hi. I'm in Montreal right now.
all right,
Oh,
Josie's
yeah.
on vacation. Her
Yeah.
vacation has begun.
Say hi to my friend.
Hey guys, how are we?
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Josie's getting ready to make her trek into the Americas here, and then she's off to the Hotlands, aren't you? Going somewhere beautiful and nice?
Yep.
Yep, that's so
Bahamas.
great. Yes,
Oh,
Bahamas. Have you ever been to the
you
Bahamas?
lucky lady right there. The Bahamas.
We're
Yeah, what
going
is
to
it?
Florida, Bahamas, and Bahamas. So we're doing twice Bahamas, but
Oh man, isn't there a hurricane coming though?
shit, don't tell me that.
I really do. I think that I just heard something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think I just felt the same thing.
Honestly, I'm not.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Let's not jinx
It's
it.
not coming. Hey, we're gonna manifest that out of here, Josie.
Exactly.
We're gonna manifest you guys. We're gonna manifest the storm away, and
Aren't there always hurricanes though? I mean, they're probably used to it anyways.
right. Yeah, I'm manifesting it off right now. Dear Lord, please manifest this hurricane away for Josie so she has a beautiful trip with her family and friends on this vacation.
So what's going on with you, Vinny?
Well, I have good news for today. Anyways, so my criminal attorney reached out to me today. My counselor contacted him. She sent him a letter, and he emailed me back and said that he thinks between the letter, me working, and my case manager and someone else that wrote a paper for me, he thinks that the judge is going to approve my bail amendment.
Whoa, that's good. So what do you mean? How long until that comes into play?
Thursday.
Thursday is when that is. So we cross our fingers for that. Are they going to amend your bail like full on completely?
I go to court on Thursday.
And that's what that hearing is about. Like that's what the whole hearing is about.
It's to amend my bail.
Right. Now, how soon will that make your visits to CPS to your daughter and everything? How fast will that make all that take place? You know, like how long?
You keep cutting in and out, Darren.
Do I? How long does it look like that it will take your visits to take place?
As soon as the bill is amended on Thursday, is when I'm allowed my visitation.
Oh, so it'll start instantly?
Instantly.
That's freaking awesome, Vinny. That's freaking awesome. God, I hope that they tell you that your bail is going to be amended.
And the department still hasn't gotten back to my sister, so I let Richard know, and he's dealing with that problem
Wow,
because they're not abiding by the jeopardy order.
that's freaking amazing. That's freaking amazing. I really hope that goes well for you and through for you. I mean, I hope. How soon will it be till you get to see your daughter now? If let's say Thursday is perfect day. When is your next scheduled visit, or what is your what's going on? Like, when would it be the first possible chance you get to see her?
It would be on a Monday, so it means I would have to change my schedule right now, at work, and go in later on in the afternoon instead of early morning.
Right. Boy, so Monday you'd only
Or
have 3 more days.
Tuesday,
That's like waiting for Christmas, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is freaking. That's so awesome, Vinny. I'm gonna go back. I want to rehash here what we had all seen the other day and played, so we can rediscuss this here. Let me just pull this up. This was the basis on this. Now I sent out some emails and everything, and lo and behold, what do we hear? Nothing, no answers. But Ashley was trying to get the lady who wrote this email on with us. I know that. I have not heard back from Ashley yet, and nor is she here, so I don't know if that, what happened there. But what we were talking about that was supposed to be continued on till to now was this the BS of everybody calling out everybody on stuff that shouldn't be called out on. Lying about another person, or maybe not lying, or maybe the truth is being told about other people, and that's what we're trying to figure out, right? Is what is the truth and what's the lie? And it's hard to tell. I invited all these characters that were involved in the video to the show, and to no avail. I heard nothing back. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that.
But I did see Dallas came back.
Did he? Did he come back? Okay.
So, I saw a video of him saying, "Okay, no, I'm not gonna finish. I'm not leaving you guys."
Right, but I also heard that he said you have to go to a Patreon site or something like that if you wanted to hear from him.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. It's just too much. But here's the video, right here, that I just wanted to see that we're gonna play that caused all of this hootenannies here. Let's see here. Let's do the share, and we'll run through this real quick. Because I don't know if Ashley's going to get her on or not. I'm still waiting to hear from Ashley. Let's see. Screen sharing is on.
Probably at the beach surfing.
Yeah, maybe so. Josie will be at the beach surfing soon. What's your Josie? Here we go.
As well as advocates, this is imperative. If it does not relate to you, please share, comment, boost, make sure this gets into the hands of the right people. I need to discuss something called We the People Order. We the People Order is being run by a woman named Barbara Stone. Now, Barbara Stone, I do not know her personally. I have not dealt with her. However, she is working with some very dangerous people, and she is fleecing parents of their basic resources and money all over the country. Now, We the People Order is working with a woman named Dipti, who has personally sabotaged the efforts of other advocates in order to force her will and her thoughts on others. She is not the dangerous person I am speaking with, though, but she is one of the loudest voices for We the People Order. Now, We the People Order is working with Amy Coelho. Amy Coelho is a highly dangerous individual. Amy Coelho is a plant. She is previous FBI, and she also has a criminal record. So that means that she was arrested and convicted of child assault. I met Amy Coelho almost 3 years ago. She had promised to help me with a documentary. She said that she could rescue my babies. She told me that she could go in and have a team remove them, and that Paul Davis, who is her partner with Fired Up Texas law firm, would represent me as a constitutional attorney. This woman literally dragged me out for almost 2 years. And during this time, unbeknownst to me, she was actually stealing my energy and taking away my ability to correctly fight for my children while sending me down every wrong path she possibly could. Now, Amy Coelho, in addition to being previous FBI, part owner of Fired Up Texas law firm, as well as being partnered with Paul Davis, I am going to say Paul Davis again. Paul Davis and Amy Coelho are actively assisting Texas. Yes, they are actively assisting Texas in trafficking children and in hurting parents who are fighting for their babies. I am not the only parent that she has targeted. When I discovered that she was assisting Ken Paxson in covering up judiciary corruption, she turned on me. She contacted the Cumberland Police Department in Maine and lied. She stated that she was an attorney, and I do have the records for this. Each police officer, all three of them, made a report, and the wording in the report was all identical. Amy Coelho called in, stated that she was an attorney. She said she was an attorney working on the criminal case Virginia had against me. Yep. So she gave them my address and assisted them in kidnapping me out of the state of Maine, trafficking me to Virginia, where I was handed to the abductors of my babies, Josh and Sammy, and then unlawfully held for over 6 months, and then medically tortured into a plea deal in order to save my own life. Amy Coelho is a very dangerous individual. She is also working with Malibu Dallas. Malibu Dallas, I realize, is a very big name on this app. He is using it to fleece parents. All he wants is money. These people are here for money. They are using the movement for their own benefit, and they are harming parents. Due to Amy Coelho, I spent 6 months in jail. And I am not the only victim who has spent time in jail due to Amy Coelho. Almost every parent that she claims to help ends up in jail or ends up losing their babies. And then she turns around and viciously slanders their name all over the internet. I am right now in contact with at least 5 separate parents who have Amy Coelho harassing, threatening, and using Child Protective Services to attack them and their babies. Malibu Dallas is fully involved in this. Malibu Dallas is also involved in a child kidnapping with his girlfriend, partner, wife. I don't know who she is, but she did remove her child from the state.
You're muted, Darren.
All right, I'm going to pause this real quick because we have Wendy, who is part of the We the People organization and knows these people. Barbara Stone's right-hand woman. She's coming in here, so we'll be able to get some information from her about this. That way we can talk along. Ashley, why aren't you in the show? Yeah, and this is why Wendy will be good, because Wendy will be able to tell us a little bit from the Barbara Stone side. Because Wendy comes from We the People, and maybe she knows this information as well. So this would be good, since no one answered us from any of the ways around. Maybe we'll get to the bottom of some of this, of what's going on here. Wendy. Okay. There we go. I mean, I don't doubt what you're saying there, because I mean, she has 89,000 followers. So clearly, this woman says some things. I don't know what that is that she's saying. All right. Here comes Wendy right now, I believe. Wendy
Yep,
is in the
that's
building.
Wendy.
All right. Wendy. Wendy, how are you?
Hold on a second.
All right. I don't mean to be so abrupt with you.
Are you there?
Yep, we're here.
Okay, what's going on, guys?
What's
Oh,
up, Wendy?
we're just trying to get to the bottom of some truth here.
Okay,
Do you
what's
know
going
this
on?
girl that can you see the girl on the screen?
I do.
You know her?
I do.
Okay. Do you know what she's saying about everything?
I do.
Okay. This is I guess it started over, but that's good. Um,
Is it true?
And like, how do
yeah,
you know her? Do you know
Yes.
her like personally, or is it somebody from somebody from somebody?
Well, um I have a list of all the clients on the writ, and she's from Barbara Stone, and she's on that. Um, she did the same thing to me too. So
right.
she's not lying. Yeah, I don't
She's
work
not
for
lying.
Barbara. Nope.
Wow. So everything that she's saying on here, I mean, I can attest to the Jess stuff because I think that story's off a little bit. But you're saying that the Barbara Stone stuff is a farce, and so is what everything else that's going on is.
Um, Connie
Oh,
is
here, I'll
making
play.
my
Let me play for you what she says first, real quick, just so that
okay.
you can refreshing you up here.
Okay.
All right, here you go. Let me just start this from the start again. I'm sorry about this, but Wendy needs to hear this,
This
people.
is a public notice to all court victims as well as advocates. This is imperative. If it does not relate to you, please share, comment, boost, make sure this gets into the hands of the right people. I need to discuss something called We the People Order. We the People Order is being run by a woman named Barbara Stone. Now, Barbara Stone, I do not know her personally. I have not dealt with her. However, she is working with some very dangerous people, and she
She
is
is.
fleecing parents of their basic resources and money all over the country. Now, We the People Order is working with a woman named Dipti, who has personally sabotaged the efforts of other advocates in order to force her will and her thoughts on others. She is not the dangerous person I am speaking with, though, but she is one of the loudest voices for We the People Order. Now, We the People Order is working with Amy Coelho. Amy Coelho is a highly dangerous individual. Amy Coelho is a plant. She is previous FBI, and she also has a criminal record. So that means that she was arrested and convicted of child assault. I met Amy Coelho almost 3 years ago. She had promised to help me with a documentary. She said that she could rescue my babies. She told me that she could go in and
I
have a
remember
team
that.
remove them. And that Paul Davis, who is her partner with Fired Up Texas law firm, would represent me as a constitutional attorney. This woman literally dragged me out for almost 2 years. And during
She
this
did me
time,
too.
unbeknownst to me, she was actually stealing my energy and taking away my ability to correctly fight for my children while sending me down every wrong path she possibly could.
She's correct.
Now, Amy Coelho, in addition to being previous FBI, part owner of Fired Up Texas law firm, as well as being partnered with Paul Davis, I am going to say Paul Davis again. Paul Davis and Amy Coelho are
Put it on
actively
pause,
assisting
Darren.
Texas.
All
Yes,
right.
they are actively
She
assisting
won't come on.
Texas.
I've been trying for 2 years.
Ashley's almost got her. Ashley's almost got her in here with us. But all right, Jose, we're paused. What you got, Josie?
Okay, so this who's on the podcast with us? Who's the other
That's
girl?
Our friend Wendy. You remember
What?
Wendy?
No, Wendy. So you know this girl?
I don't know her personally. She was on the lawsuit with Barbara Stone at one time, and everything that she is saying is correct. And let me tell you why. Barbara Stone did the same thing to me. She kept telling me she was going to help me with my case, help me with my case. And then when I would bring her positive news or an idea or an avenue, it was never good enough. She would always try to steer me in the other way. Now, as far as her being a plant, yes, she is. Barbara Stone's mother was killed for Barbara interfering. So now Barbara has, in order for Barbara to save herself, she is helping. She is helping. Um, She has worked with 3 different families, and on all 3 families, the 2 husbands were killed, and the third one was grabbed and not even sick enough and put into
Okay, well,
children's services care.
what I hear from this is like she's just an advocate. She's not a lawyer or nothing, right?
No, she's not a lawyer. She lost her law license when she tried to get her grandchildren.
Okay, have you like has she won any cases at all?
No,
Then why do people still go see her?
because she spits a good game. And then when you get people, you know just as well as I do, when we first come into this, we're desperate.
I know that, but I mean, eventually your name will eventually be tarnished if you're not doing anything good, right? So if
Yeah,
there's so
she's
many people
already
that went and saw
tarnished.
her,
I've
what was it about her that they thought like? And
Well, she had a
is
big
this a
game.
because
dangerous one?
what she did, listen to me. What she did was is she brought me in. And when I came in myself, Darren knows I was just new at this and on Darren's podcast. I brought in over 500 at the time by myself. I made myself sick and I ended up in the hospital with emergency surgery because I stressed myself out so much. And then I built a clientele that was trusted because they trusted me. They trusted her,
Right. So what Barbara did, Barbara started this writ for, and I believe it was for her brother first, wasn't it? Not, it
her
was
grandchildren.
for her grandchildren. Her
Yes,
brother is um Stone. Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart here. The Stone that was involved with the Trump organization.
I have no
Um,
idea.
yeah. But anyway, she started this writ that was supposedly she took a writ that was used for other purposes and now turned it into a CPS issue. And she gathered all these signatures and all of this stuff that's supposed to be um calling out the government for like an astronomical amount of money. Right?
But
How much
what's
is
a
that?
Correct.
rip?
900 trillion. It was a
Right.
writ under the color of law under sovereign law.
Sovereign
Sovereign
law.
law?
Right.
Yes,
But a rip is like something legal.
correct.
Yeah, it's like the last resort
Okay,
type
and it
deal.
didn't work.
No,
But nobody else did it.
no,
So she was like a trailblazer. She actually tried, but it failed.
correct.
And now people are mad at her.
No, that's not what's going on.
Oh, okay.
She's not following through with the people who she claims that she's helping, and the people that she is helping, she's putting them in further danger than than she is helping. She turned on me too. I was her number one advocate. I was her ride or die. And she stuck up for another advocate over me. And I was like, no, I'm not having this. And she wouldn't help me. And she wouldn't help me. I kept asking her, can we get this case going? Can we? Because it's just a guardianship case. And she never did it. She never did it. And the ones that she is helping, their family members are dying.
So basically, she's telling people she's going to do all this stuff for them, and she's not getting it done if she just kind of leaves them high and dry.
Correct. Well, she's telling
Right.
them, well, you're not going to get anywhere. This is such and such, and they're all criminals. But a lot of the problem is, too, is she's spitting conspiracy theory at us. And that kind of struck me funny because everybody knows when you start spitting conspiracy theory at these people, they just laugh at you and they don't even listen to you. You got to listen to Barbara. You got to read between the lines, guys. She's no good.
Wow.
She is a narcissist stealing our energy.
Mm. All right. I mean, we can go. I mean, we've tried to get Barbara on here a million times, and she doesn't come on to
Mm-mm.
talk with us. But let's.
She'll talk a good game. She told me the same thing. I talked to her 2 weeks ago. She had called me and I tried to get her on your podcast, Darren. She says,
Yeah.
oh yeah, 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 send me the contact information. And if you recall right, I texted you and said give me the right email to give her. Have you ever
Yeah.
heard from her, Darren?
No, I'm not.
She's got your cell phone and your email.
Right.
She's got both emails.
Oh, and I just hit her up again for this weekend because we were trying to get
But
everybody on the
did you
show.
guys pay for this? or was it free?
She didn't start asking for money until after I quit working for her. Now
Okay,
she's
so like
asking.
what? So she's mad because of why?
I
Are you talking about Sarah, the girl that's making the complaint?
Yeah, the one
oh
in the girl at
Right.
in that TikTok. She seems mad.
because she didn't follow through on what she was doing, and she caused this young lady more harm than she did good.
But can we like I don't know if it didn't cost her anything. Did she lose anything except for an experience?
I think she did some jail time.
Did she do jail time because things weren't filed right, or where? What was? Because I know that she does
It
say
had
that
something to do with what Barbara told her to do. See, Barbara doesn't file the paperwork herself, guys.
she
She
has
tells
everybody.
you
You do it yourself,
you do it yourself.
right?
See how that
So she
works?
had. So Barbara had her file something that ended up costing her to go to jail. Is what's being said
And
here.
did her case more harm than it did good. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Barbara doesn't
Ashley says
file
she.
nothing.
Ashley
Barbara
says
files
yeah. And Ashley says the same thing. She says she hook, line, and sinked me too, Wendy. Barbara splits. Yeah. Wendy. Ashley's saying the same thing as you. And Ashley says tomorrow Sarah will actually be on. So that will be good. That'll be exciting about that to get we can finally hear because we're just speculating what she's saying. But I definitely wanted to hear I want to hear some more from you, Wendy. But I wanted to hear on the Barbara Stone side why she's coming at Barbara Stone because I know that you have experience with Barbara Stone and what was going on with Barbara Stone. But
Barbara won't even respond to half of the people who she's got on that list. And then the what she'll say to me, well, I looked into this and that, and I don't really think they deserve their kids. Aren't you supposed to check that out before you put them on the writ?
wow. And how many names do you think didn't get on that writ that she said were on it?
Um, let's see. She's maybe denied. Well, when I stopped really bringing it in, and I just would email every once in a while that people wanted to get on until I really figured out what's going on.
Yeah,
Everybody that I've given her lately, she's saying, well, I'm not hearing back from all these people. And you know just as well as I do, Darren, I was bringing them in
right.
8, 10 of them a day. Boom, boom,
Mhm.
boom, boom.
So, because see, Connie was under a lot of fire for this, where people were saying that Connie and Malibu and they were bringing people into this and then not submitting their paperwork. But I mean, I
Dallas
don't,
blocked me because him and I got into an argument. I found out Dallas is taking money from families, and he's not following through with anything that he's doing. He's keeping the money for him and his girlfriend. He is not. Now he's on a big win. I got a text from uh somebody on my messenger that I didn't recognize, and she had him on there. He's announcing some kind of big win giveaway. And
a big
let me
win
see.
giveaway.
And now with Connie's deal is that Connie is on the legislation that was drawn up by President Clinton.
Right,
And we were skeptical about Connie because Connie, if she did need to help, she didn't help. She made it easier for them to traffic children. And we've gotten more children that have been trafficked since that last legislation with Clinton. We have over
right, of course.
600,000 kids now a year.
Right. You're talking about the ASFA stuff.
Right.
Right,
Now, Connie is in Washington right now with a group of mothers and with Family Forward Project. I joined with Fam to recruit for Family Forward Project because they're actually getting somewhere now, and they're going to make Family Forward Project the national advocacy for the children.
right.
So Connie is actually showing that she is not what people are saying she is. and she's actually doing a job. She's even reached out to me a couple times, and I'm helping them now.
Yeah, we've loved Connie. Connie was on our show for quite a while. We were having
Yeah,
her here quite a bit, and then
you know
she,
she's
yeah,
not fake when she comes on, and she's been on a couple times.
yeah, yes, she has, and we love Connie here. But they were saying the same about her that they're saying. But so I'm just trying to lay out for Josie a little bit more about the Barbara Stone stuff, where we won't hear the Barbara Stone side of things from her.
You
Obviously,
need
she's not
to
here
get
for us.
a written paper stating, and you got to get it notarized, stating that you want off of that writ. Because now she's not taking people off, she's keeping the signatures.
And what happens if you stay on that writ?
I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. It's the government. If the government gets a hold of it, we're all dead.
Well, I mean, that's what a lot of people say, that if you stay on that writ, that you're never. It's pretty much that signature blocks you out of getting your kid back ever, or your chances. That's what they're saying. Is
Yeah,
that if your name is
I
on
do
that writ?
believe her. I did listen to her, and everything that she's saying does make sense. And yes, it's true.
All right. Well, let's hear the rest of what she has to say here. Hold on a second. Let's hear just the way you can see what you can verify for us anyway. Oops.
Is targeted. When I discovered that she was assisting Ken Paxson in covering up judiciary corruption, she turned on me. She contacted the Cumberland Police Department in Maine and lied. She stated that she was an attorney, and I do have the records for this. Each police officer, all three of them made a report, and the wording in the report was all identical. Amy Coelho called in, stated that she was an attorney. She said she was an attorney working on the criminal case Virginia had against me. Yep. So she gave them my address and assisted them in kidnapping me out of the state of Maine, trafficking me to Virginia, where I
That's what
was
it was. They
handed
kidnapped
to
her,
the
not put her in
abductors
jail.
of my babies, Josh and Sammy, and
Hmm.
then unlawfully held for over 6 months and then medically tortured into a plea deal in order to save my own life. Amy Coelho is a very dangerous individual. She is also working with Malibu Dallas. Malibu Dallas, I realize, is a very big name on this app. He is using it to fleece parents. All he wants is money. These people are here for money. They are using the movement for their own benefit, and they are harming parents. Due to Amy Coelho, I spent 6 months in jail. And I am not the only victim who has spent time in jail due to Amy Coelho. Almost every parent that she claims to help ends up in jail or ends up losing their babies. And then she turns around and viciously slanders their name all over the internet.
Yep.
I am right now in contact with at least 5 separate parents who have Amy Coelho harassing, threatening, and using Child Protective Services to attack them and their babies. Malibu Dallas is fully involved in this. Malibu Dallas is also involved in a child kidnapping with his girlfriend, partner, wife. I don't know who she is, but she did remove her child from the state and ran with the child for no reason. The child was not in any immediate physical danger.
No, that's a lie.
She is simply removing the
That's a
ability
lie
of the
right
father
there.
to be able to see his own baby. This has to stop. This fake advocacy has got to stop, and we need to wake up. We the People order is dangerous. Every single person who signs their name or gives their information or gives money is assisting Amy Coelho, Malibu Dallas, and I don't know if Deborah Stone is aware that she's working with a charlatan or not. However, this is dangerous.
Why
This
does
is
she have no
absolutely
proof
dangerous,
of
and every
this?
single parent who put their name on there, they need to
And why is she so
file a
vague?
form.
Like, she's not talking about anything that is.
She
There's
has
no
is
to, you
proof.
guys, listen to me, you guys. You have to understand this is a very, very, very dangerous thing. If she shows any proof of what happened to her, they will kill her.
She's
You
already
guys,
showing her face and she's defaming
but as
their name.
long as she doesn't tell exactly who the people, she can say what happened to her, but she can't show you any physical documentation because they'll kill her. You guys just don't understand how deep this goes. She's
Oh,
not
we
trying to
understand.
deceive you. If you guys are going to believe anybody, Darren, you know me. I am true. I am
Hmm.
telling you guys, don't get off the writ.
Well, none of us here are on the writ, so we're not worried. What we're more worried about is trying to figure out what the hell is going on here and where the truth lies. Because regardless, whatever's going on here, whether right, wrong, or indifferent, is screwing with the whole movement itself. So
Yes, it
whether
is.
she's lying and it's making bad names for Dallas and Jess and all of them and Barbara, then that needs to be handled. If she's not lying and the other side is the truth, then that needs to be said. But
There's,
regardless, up and upside or downside, is that this is all bad for the press of the movement.
I have another video in my phone, and I can send it to you, Darren. I don't know if I can send it to you guys right now. There's another woman claiming the same thing. She's a blonde.
Okay. Who is do would you where is she from? Is she on TikTok? Is she on YouTube? Where is she?
It's a TikTok.
It's a TikTok.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But how is this even helping us with getting our kids back except for fucking drama? Like, excuse me, but I just
Okay,
don't get
Right.
it.
this is what you do. You can't. You gotta roll it off. I know it's hard to do, but you can't get sucked in. What you guys need to do is you need to get on Connie's jot form, and you need to stick with Family Forward Project in the state that you live in. Karen
Why
Cook
don't
runs it all.
why not just like use your own knowledge and stop running on somebody else? Why not?
Because you know just as well as I do when you kept going back into that courtroom that nothing was getting done because they think they have the power. The more powerful people that they have go in there, and the more people that they go in, and the more signatures that they got, the more power like Connie and the mothers and Karen Cook have.
You believe
You know,
that?
yes, I do because I don't see Barbara Stone going to Washington. I don't see Barbara Stone going to marches.
Well, did has this been done or is this a new trial thing? Is
No,
this new?
Connie's been, Darren, how many years has Connie been working on this? She's got over
20.
17,000 signatures.
Yeah, 20. Well, just this part, but Connie's been in this fight for 100 years, and she's been working on this for at least 3 years now, 4 years.
Correct. I think what she's trying to do is she's trying to correct what they did to her. I think
Right.
what they did is they fed her a bunch of shit, made her believe one thing, and then screwed her over. So I think
Yeah,
what
but what
Connie's trying to
Josie's
do
saying
is
is
she's trying to
why.
correct what happened.
But what Josie's saying is, I believe what she's saying, Josie, if I'm right here, is why do we have to wait and deal with these people? Why are we not just all firing at them at
Because
all sides?
because we got too many families crying and not enough families doing.
You know what she's saying
Agreed.
to me? She's saying that she was trafficked, and that's
Yes,
what we're all trying to fight against is trafficking. And now she's saying, "Well, don't trust these people." Like, tell us how you got trafficked, where, from, who,
she
how,
can't
why? How is she
because they
not?
will
She
kill
should
her.
she should be a fucking leader and tell us how the fuck it happened. How
Do,
are we
do
supposed
you
to stop it if
if
we don't know what happened? How are
okay,
we
but
supposed
what
to
you
stop
need to
it?
understand is, can you believe what she went through while she was in there?
All our kids are doing the same fucking thing. Do you not?
I
Why do they
know
not
that.
care about our kids?
Be she scared?
She's not scared enough to have 89,000 followers.
Well, I understand that, but I'm not hers, but I only can tell you guys what I know, what I've experienced. I had to
Right.
leave my state for 4 months.
Right. No, I
I've
know
been
that
to the
you have.
mob. I
Right.
know how deep this goes.
Hmm.
Not
You guys
not to jump
just
in on
don't
you guys, but
understand
uh, I met Sarah.
Yeah. Go on, Vinny.
She was meeting with someone when I had my hearing. I went in for my hearing with my attorney. I talked to him first. She was in the other room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was at the Cumberland County Jail.
So what did you
it.
eat her? What was your conversation with her based on?
I'm just saying, coming from perspective of what I've seen them do to like me, where they keep trying to silence me. but they can't because I'm blunt. I'll tell you how it is, and I don't give a shit if I hurt your feelings or not. Um, but coming from her side of the ball game and what they've done to me, yeah, I can just imagine the shit that she's gone through, and she's scared for her life.
Thank you.
Well, I get that, but if you're scared for your life like that, you can't. It's like it's just a hard fit. It's a hard thing to face when, well, you're coming out. You have 89,000 followers, and you're telling all these people to follow you and to do this stuff, but you can't tell people why. That's kind of that's like, wait a minute, drink the Kool-Aid, but don't tell me why I shouldn't drink the Kool-Aid. It doesn't
She
make sense.
can't. She can't.
But then she shouldn't be
Because
telling people not to do this stuff because
can't.
that's not fair.
But maybe she felt as if she needed to warn us and put her life just in that much. And so she's not the only one. You guys, if I could get this on the podcast, I would. In my photos in my phone, I have another woman. I forget her name. That's doing the same thing against Barbara. There's another woman doing it too. It's happened to her. I don't know how to. If I leave, will it shut me out? Is there a way I can text
You
it to you,
should just
Darren?
like hit the square in your phone and like go around it. That's what I have to do on mine. I have an Android, and if you hit square, you can stay right where
Okay.
you are and just get
Can
around
you
it.
hear me still?
I still hear you.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Vinny, what's your take on all this stuff while she's doing that?
I mean, from my take, like I've heard the same kind of rumors that she's actually talking about with Malibu and all them and these fake advocates
Thanks.
out there trying to. I've heard the same stuff, and I've heard the stories about Barbara, and I've heard the stories about Amy, and I was just looking it up on my phone actually, and yeah, she's got a bad rep.
She has a
It
bad
won't
rep.
let me send. It
So
says the file's too large.
Too large. Okay. Want to send it you can send it to me via email though.
maybe sometimes it's
Send it to
iffy.
you. Send it where, Darren?
Send it to my email.
Oh man. Okay, let me see. Mm.
But yeah, no, it's hard to speak out, Darren, because when yeah, I'm on the show every night and I speak out against my case and on both sides. And this girl has got a target on her back because they know exactly where she is. Me, they don't really know exactly where I am. Only my
I don't know where
attorney
you are.
knows and the court knows.
Come on, dude. You don't
Okay,
even pay.
Darren. I don't have the I don't have it.
You don't have my
Wait a
They
email?
minute.
they
Wait,
they know
wait, I
they
got
know
it.
I'm in
CPS.
Sebago, but they don't know where. They were
Which
never
one
Okay.
do you have, Wendy?
previous to where I was.
It went.
What one do you have? CPSV Hunting Justice? Which ones do you have?
Yeah, I just sent it.
Okay. Carrie, can you get that, please? And then see what you can do with that for us.
Yeah, sorry it's so dark, guys. I wasn't prepared to be on.
No, it's all right. You're just fine.
I was stuffing cottage
I don't
cheese
want
in my
anybody to
face.
think anybody's getting mad at anybody here. It's just, we just have questions, and there's a lot of repercussions coming
Yep.
from this right now, and we're just trying to get to the
Did you
bottom
get
of
it?
these answers.
Darren, I gotta admit, like this girl, me going to work every day, going out to the public, knowing what I know, and knowing that I went viral across the fucking newsstand. I have a target no matter what where I
Yeah.
work.
Yep.
And I'm in the public.
Yep. I
So
got it.
yeah, I'm like her. I feel for my fucking life every day when I go to work.
Well, and
Yeah.
you should, for what they accuse you of, and what you're not guilty of, but what they accuse you of. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, whew.
I'm actually I worked on a criminal writ today, and I used some of that thing that you sent me, and I put it in there, and I sent it to my attorney, and he goes, "What is this?" I said, "Why don't you read it?"
Yeah, it's sent, so you should have it.
And what did your attorney say?
I'll be handing it. He hasn't gotten back to me about
The
it yet.
subject says Wendy Thomas.
Wendy Thomas.
But it's
There it
funny because he didn't get back to me, and then after you sent me that stuff the other night, I went today and I was looking through case laws of other cases that were not too far from now. They go back maybe 3 or 4 years, and I found one that stuck out, and I sent him the case law, and I still no response. So I'm sure he'll message me in the morning and say, "Where'd you find this?"
Huh. I did,
Does
but
he
it
get
says
it?
that there's something wrong with the file, but I'm trying to open it with a different thing here. Let me see here.
I do like the one that you found about the third party shit.
Yes, sir.
I did throw that in there. But
Yeah.
when I'm done writing this writ, I'm gonna hand it to the judge on Thursday.
Yeah.
That way I know she gets it in her hand.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm allowed to submit it in a courtroom.
She mentions Malibu in there too, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to
When
get it
you're in
to
the
open.
courtroom, you're on the record.
I wonder if we can send it to Vinny and see. I'm trying to get it to open. Vinny, I'm going to forward you this email. Let's see if you can open it. Or if Lynn can get it. 'Cause it's not. It tells me couldn't preview file. There's a problem playing the video.
Send it to Lynn.
Hold on a second. Maybe I can do this. It's letting me download it. Hold on.
Yeah, I think you have to download it and then upload it.
Okay. Awesome.
That's what I did.
That's usually what you have to do. You have to download it and then upload it to something where you can grab the link.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Because it's the same with court documents when you get them online on the free forms. When you download them, you have to download them and then re-upload them to get them to print out.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, I think I might have it now.
Is that young lady still on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Okay, so let me see how I can play this now.
Okay.
Right, so now I should be able to open this up. Let's see. Now this is a similar call out on the thing.
I got that one before this one come out.
Let me see. Drive. Go. Drive.
All right, Gary.
What have you got, Vinny? I'm pulling this up. Google Drive, right here. Got it. Okay.
Carrie sent it to Lynn, so I have it already.
Okay, do you?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Do you
and
see
we
it
just
yet?
went live in one of the groups that I posted. Lynn probably will. Check your email.
Well, I don't need to send that to me. I just need it to play.
Whatever one that.
I tried to send it to Messenger, it wouldn't go. I tried to send it through text message, it wouldn't go, but it did go
Yeah,
through the
I know. I
email.
got it. Now I'm just
I pulled it right out of my videos. Okay.
It's like Google Drive not pulling up.
Yeah, it's open, Darren.
So you should be able to play it from your side, bro.
Sorry, everyone has your name incorrectly, but the doctor and Barbara Stone, the attorney, who are going around to everyone and anyone who is posting publicly an outcry
Play the video
about
on the thing,
what's
Vinny.
happening on family law courts.
I can make that louder. Hold on.
Well, put the video on.
Oh. Worse, all of it. We are proposing a writ to the United States
All right,
Supreme
here I got
Court,
it, Vinny.
but I believe they ruse once again. Because they want to.
Here we go. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. We can do this
Yeah, I
now.
remember seeing her thing too.
Yeah, so do I.
Wendy's
I know.
right.
I do too. I think
I'll never lead you guys the wrong way ever.
we actually played this. I think we actually played this on the show, if I believe right.
Yes, we did.
Audio there. Tab on the screen. Tab on the screen. Tabs.
I could have put you guys on my new Bluetooth speaker. This thing's loud as shit.
Oh, you got your Bluetooth speaker. Good. All right.
Yeah, man.
Why is this?
I actually learned with this tablet, I could hook you guys to my TV, and I could be on my TV watching you guys on my TV.
I tried to get a hold of you, Vinny. I thought you were on my Facebook, but you're not.
I am under a weird name, Wendy.
Do you hear that?
Send me.
No.
No audio. There's no audio, Vinny?
I don't even hear. There is audio because I could hear it on my end.
So there's audio playing to you guys right now with it. Okay.
I don't
hear it on your end, but on my end when I played it, I could hear it.
Right, it's not allowing me to pull that window up for some reason. I don't know why. Video player. No. I don't know.
Do you want me to play it on my Bluetooth?
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Yeah,
go ahead and play it again like you were playing it. I was trying to pull up the video, but it's not pulling up for some reason.
Did you just send it to me? Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn this damn thing on here. I don't remember what the name of this thing is. Four, maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm excited to get Sarah on here tomorrow to get her side of the story. Anyway, I mean, that'll be exciting to hear what she has to say about this. Oh, wait a minute. Does it just go?
Hold on, I'm trying to get it to connect to the Bluetooth.
Good thing, Vinny. Huh. Really weird.
There it is.
All right, good. The suspense is killing me.
The suspense is killing me.
All right. Now I can turn it up. And play.
Okay, I wanted to make this post again just to remind any and all of you about Dr. Dipti. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, but the doctor
in Texas
and Barbara Stone, the attorney, who are going around to everyone and anyone who is posting publicly an outcry about what's happening in our family law courts in child custody, CPS, child support, divorce, all of it. They are proposing a writ to the United States Supreme Court, but I believe that this is a ruse once again, because they want to somehow utilize this list of names to bar any and all of us who file in the federal court system against this, what I believe is criminal activity taking place in violation of constitutionally protected rights. So I received this text from a follower this morning. This person already has a federal lawsuit filed, but it has not been responded to. There's been no entry. So I think that they, it remains to be seen whether the federal courts use this action. But I think it kind of works sort of like double jeopardy. You can't have two actions around the same cause in two separate courts. So that's what I think they're doing. They're harvesting all of our names so that these federal courts, since we've discovered the writ of review and the mechanism that gives the federal courts authority and jurisdiction to request and review the record in all of these private administrative actions through family law. Now, all of the officials serving in that capacity have personal liability. Well, if any single federal judge, if any of us file the correct pleading and any one of these people is held accountable, ultimately, that starts to pull the thread, and the risk reward, that they're getting these officials, these county employees to do these actions starts to disintegrate, in my opinion. They need these people to take the risk, so they try to deploy any and every effort to protect them.
What, Josie?
I don't get it. She doesn't.
Why is that bad?
I thought that the writ was something new that nobody has done. So
But for me, why is it bad?
Why is it bad? Yeah. It might win. She's thinking that it's not going to win, but they're trying something that hasn't been done. This is what we need. Why is she trying to put a break on it?
And this is a different woman, by the way, Jose. This isn't the same
I know.
woman.
That's what I
Right,
mean.
yeah.
Like, I don't get it. I think this is great for them. If they're trying something new and they're going to, like, why is she dismissing it? I don't understand.
It doesn't make, because she just said that if this goes through and it's right, that it starts to unravels the, like, all the
immunity.
Stuff, right?
It's only positive. Like, I don't understand what's negative about it. And if that doesn't work, then we try something else. Isn't that the whole point of being united?
Right. Yes.
Is trying new things and trying them out until something works, because obviously we don't know what works because we haven't won.
Right, and there's enough of us together. It's strong enough as
exactly.
A group.
Stop dramatizing everything and making everything into a fight. This is a good thing. We need to push it, and maybe if everybody's like for it and wanting accountability, then we might get accountability.
That's why I haven't taken my name off either, because even if it is a dangerous situation, maybe it will work too. I'm for every door that can open, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, she's also done me wrong, just like she's done other people wrong. So it leaves us kind of skeptical. And I know it sounds hypocritical, but
right. It does. Vinny, finish playing that out, because I want to hear what she says about why this is wrong or bad.
All right.
From accountability. I just screenshot this off someone else's post that came on my FYP, but this is the order and this is the doctor. And also it's important to let you all know that first they shut their website down when I first posted this personal opinion.
Okay.
Then they started soliciting names through courtvictims@gmail.com. And now that email is shut down.
That's true too.
So it's kind of like obvious, in my opinion, the behavior. Why? If this is all well-intentioned and 100% above board and legit, why are we shutting the website down? Why are we stopping communication? Because they don't want people to listen to this perspective and act in a way to protect their interests so that they can take a personal individual action around their own case and cause and remove their name, or in writing, send them a rescission. Do not. If they reach out to you at all, in law, that means they contacted you. They can just submit your name. Unless and I'm also of the belief that if you file the writ of review in the federal court, along with an affidavit of truth, if it were me personally, I would include a statement that I did not consent to another action under the name of and with so-and-so, so that you have your factual statement that you are not a part of this. Because again, ultimately, the relief they're requesting, in my opinion, cannot be granted by the United States Supreme Court. And they're playing on all of our trauma and our emotions and our suffering. So I believe it's 100% purely a fishing expedition to harvest names so that the federal courts have some sort of defense mechanism. Because, as I posted yesterday, the Rooker-Feldman abstention does not apply to the writ of review.
That is true, because when I had talked to Barbara Stone a couple of weeks ago, she had told me that they were getting ready to put another website up and get another email.
So what she's saying is, she's saying this, and we went over this a couple weeks ago. She's saying that if you sign this writ and you go into this and you do this stuff, that you don't have the opportunity to go at this again alone, because they're going to consider this double jeopardy. Is that what I was hearing right?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hearing too.
Which we already know that that's not what the rules of double jeopardy are.
Correct. And
no,
all of our claims are under color of law. And constitutional law overrules federal and state law.
Yep.
And there's no statute of limitations on it.
No, wasn't.
That's why people like me and other people can have cases that are 6 and 7 years old and still have the lawsuit. Because under constitutional law, there's no statute of limitations, and it overrides state and federal law.
Well, I think we just got some more things to dig on in this issue.
Well, I do want to tell you guys this.
Which is what?
With me being such a big advocate, I'm starting to get really known on social media. And I have had, over the past 3 months, more people try to get a hold of me posting anonymous. And then when I have them hit up my messenger, they won't let me know who they are till they hit the messenger, because they are literally in hiding over some of these things. So they've been put into trafficking, trying to get their children out, themselves, or like with Barbara Stone, family members are getting killed.
All right. Well, thank you, Wendy, for coming on here tonight with us. Hey, do you got any P. Diddy updates since we're right here?
They denied bail.
Yeah, we got that one.
Did I or did I not tell you guys when I broke this out to you, it would take 4 to 6 months, and once they get his ass, that everything's going to start trickling down now, and it's going to go into the court and children's services. Did I or did I not tell you guys that? You got all these actors and actresses and singers backing out of a lot of things. I told you guys, it's only a matter of time. We did it. The pressure we put on everybody and everything, we did it. Now it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, Rome is burning, that's for sure. Rome is
Yeah.
going. We got, you know what? We got a lot more to dig into this topic here. Because there's more to the BTI, and there's more to what we're seeing than just what the Sarah girl is saying, and there's more to what that lady's saying. we got some things. So, all right, what do you guys say? Some last thoughts, Josie? It's your last thought for a minute. Juice.
Is Cassie still on?
Oh, that was Josie. She's gone, I guess.
Oh.
Ashley's hasn't been with us. I guess it's just us. So, hey, Wendy, go ahead, shoot. Last thoughts for you.
Hang on, guys. It's only a matter of time now. We only got a couple more months. And this is going to start going into court and children's services, because they're not going to put all these actors and actresses and musicians in prison. They're going to start putting the fault on other people, and it's going to go right into the court system, right into children's services. I'm telling you, trust me. I've been right so far, you guys. It's only going to be a matter of months now.
Oh, I hope so. I hope you're damn right. All right, Vinny.
Yeah, man.
Last thoughts, bud.
Well, keep fighting, never give up. Know your laws, your constitutions, your rights, and make sure you insert them in everything you do with CPS, because that does matter.
Yes, sir, it does. And for me, I'm going to say this. I'm believing what Wendy says, and she says a couple more months. It's a couple more months, but I know this. We're going to look deep into this stuff, because something big is getting ready to blow up. And you know what? With all of us out here, we don't need any deception amongst us. We need good, solid facts and truth so we can move forward with this movement and we can all get our kids back. I am the CPS Punisher. We're out of here.
Young, inexperienced caseworkers and polluted with bribes, high-priced bonuses for speedy adoption of terminated parents, and judges who don't practice law with the Constitution in their sights. This is a problem.
They take away the fathers, leaving just a mom and cubs. They know that with that out the way, the better things will go. Breaking apart the family, destroying the American way. Our legacy is built upon our families of yesterday. Fuck CPS, fuck what they doing. Fuck CPS, they need to be ruined. It's all about the division of family services. You hear that the division is what they about. They prey upon the family, the ones that the dad's been kicked out. We can't stand for this abomination. This is the song that needs to play across our once great nation, making us aware of the problem, stealing our kids. It's not mama drama. Stand up for those who are lost to them. We need to fight for the family, making America great again. CPS comes along with the mission to protect. The only thing they are doing is cashing in those checks, paid for by the souls of the children, diagnosed by a caseworker who is still a baby herself. They take away the fathers, leaving just the mom and cubs. They know that with dad out the way, the better things will go. Breaking apart the family, destroying the American way. Our legacy is built upon our families of yesterday. Fuck CPS, fuck what they doing. Fuck CPS, they need to be ruined. It's all about the division of family services. You hear that the division, that's what they about. They prey upon the family, the ones that the dad's been kicked out. We can't stand for this abomination. This is the song that needs to play across our once great nation, making us aware of the problem, stealing our kids. It's not mama drama. Stand up for those who are lost to them. We need to fight for the family, making America great again.